Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got a story out of Greenville where a man is now behind bars facing assault charges. 21-year-old Qualik Avery was arrested this morning by Greenville police. Warrants say that Avery had wrapped his arms around a woman's neck, giving her red puncture marks. The woman also has welts with teeth marks on her face and back, according to warrants. Now, the warrants also say Avery had used a handgun against the woman and was found with marijuana. He was charged with assault by strangulation, assault with a deadly weapon, assault with serious bodily injury, inflicting serious injury, possession of a firearm by a felon, and possession of marijuana. Avery was taken to the Pitt County Jail. He's currently being held there without bond for the assault charges. And now we want to turn our attention to protests that happened in LA over the weekend that also involved a car driving into protesters.
New video shows the scene at 5th and Hill around 7:30 when a protester was run over by the driver in this red Toyota.
They hit someone, they ran over her leg.
Protesters said they were blocking the intersection when the woman was hit. After the crash, the driver took off. Minutes later, paramedics rushed the injured protester to the hospital.
She's thankfully safe, but yeah, no, this is what's kind of going on.
The violent hit and run marked the end of what was otherwise a quiet day downtown. There was an afternoon protest outside City Hall and an evening rally in Pershing Square. But as protests continue, many downtown businesses are boarded up. On this Father's Day, almost every shop was shut down in the jewelry district.
We're kind of timid about what to expect.
Erica Mosley and PJ Bastiani are visiting from the Bay Area.
We were trying to just, come downtown to get some brunch, to get something to eat, and it took us a minute to even find that food market that's still open, but blocks and blocks of everything was closed.
Blair Beston is the executive director for the Downtown Historic Core Business Improvement District. She said the curfew and ongoing protests have hurt business.
It's really tough on the businesses, but at the same time, we really need the curfew to help enforcement, because without it, it's kind of mayhem. What we're trying to do is encourage people to patronize those businesses until that 8 o'clock hour.
Beston said she's hoping the curfew can be pushed back to 9.
We're really looking to keep us supported and hope that people don't look at downtown as just a place for mayhem and demonstrations or protests, but also a place where you can come and really enjoy a great meal, shop, and have a really unique experience.
And now we turn our attention to your weather forecast again, where today we are looking at some sunshine. It will be coming out a little bit more in the next few hours. Want to first take a live look outside through our Washington cam. Still a little bit of cloud cover left over in the skies right now. Washington, a little bit of cloud cover left over. That cloud cover is a little bit hazier over the Sanitary Restaurant. Currently, again, seeing some noticeable winds on the Intercoastal Waterway. Certainly some chop there. Now, of course, everything a little bit quieter right now after we got done with Big Rock last week and into this past weekend. Right now, rain showers are the big concern. It is still a first alert weather day because of the heavy rain showers that are going to be rolling through the east coming in tomorrow. Now, because of those heavy rain showers falling on top of an already saturated eastern North Carolina, flash flooding will again be an issue we're going to be faced with later on today. Right now, air temperatures generally in the mid to upper 70s. A few of us already sneaking into the low 80s, but humidity remains high, and so long as the humidity is high, we'll maintain a pretty good chance of rain. The humidity, again, measure of how much moisture there is in the air. The more moisture there is, the heavier the rain potential you have. So through this afternoon, again, we're anticipating some heavy downpours at times. So west-southwesterly wind to start the day. Will turn a little bit more southwesterly later on in the afternoon. But thunderstorms will really start to pick back up again as we head towards 2, 3, 4, and 5 o'clock in the afternoon and early evening, and then carry over into, I would say, the early hours of your Tuesday morning. Let's take a look at exactly what we've got coming up. Again, not a whole lot going on during the middle of the day, but once we get to around 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, we'll start to see more thunderstorm development, and that will carry over through 3, 4, 5, and even 6 o'clock at night tonight. And that's where we're anticipating, again, another round of some flash flooding across parts of eastern North Carolina. Those showers and storms will gradually work their way off the coast as we wake up early Tuesday morning. Tomorrow, there may still again be some spots on the roads that may have some high water on them. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow morning's commute may still be again cursed with heavy rainfall. But by the time we get to tomorrow at around lunchtime, everything will be drying out. And again, there is still a chance we have a few pop-up showers and storms tomorrow afternoon to tomorrow evening. But the coverage isn't going to be quite as wide, and I don't think we're going to be seeing the same sort of rainfall intensity. So here's a look at your full 8-day forecast to give you an idea of what we've got coming up, and that is heat. A lot of it. We've got air temperatures, again, that are going to be extending well into the 90s, so get ready for, again, a very, very toasty week this week. Of course, coming up over the weekend, we'll see a little bit of a lower rain chance. Hopefully that holds as we head through the week. But for now, that's all we have time for today's 9 a.m. news and weather update. We'll have more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Monday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.